Hey everybody, it's been a while since I've hopped on YouTube. Hey look, I did something and my watch is proud. It's been a while since I've been on YouTube to kind of give you an update of the house. And right now things are a little bit messy. We're in the swing of finishing up with homeschooling. We got kind of behind this year with the moving and the house building and the father-in-law getting sick. So we're just a little bit behind. At least a few of us are. So we're kind of catching up. But that's okay. Because that's why we homeschool. So that when we need to, we can catch up. We've also started a business. The two oldest girls and I have started a LuLaRoe boutique. And if that's something that you'd be interested in, you can find us on Instagram, LuLaRoe AAJ. Or you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/groups/LuLaRoe AAJ, or just facebook.com/LuLaRoe AAJ. Either way, you'll get to us and you can shop. And we'd appreciate your business. Let me know that you saw this video on YouTube and you'll get a special deal. Anyway, so I just wanted to give you a little update. The kids' room is done. The guest room is done. The sewing room is not done, but it's close. Oh my gosh, it's so weird. My glasses are darkening as I'm sitting here talking, and that's wild. I got them today. I don't like them so far, but, you know, we'll get there, right? They say it takes about a week for your eyes to get used to it, and I don't know if that's true, but right now they're driving me nuts because they're bifocals, and it's my first time to have bifocals. So I'm getting old. Yeah. I actually have an appointment next week at the Apple store to get my phone looked at to see if there's something wrong with the speaker or if my hearing is going as fast as my sight. I mean, I do have a hearing loss and I know that, but I don't know if it's getting worse or if this phone is just crappy. I don't know. Anyway, so the guest room's as done as it's going to be. We still have some cabinets to build in there and that kind of thing. There is still no kitchen. I'm very frustrated with the no kitchen now because it should have been closing in on done and the money has been spent elsewhere through no fault of anybody. But you know, when your father-in-law gets sick, you take care of that before you take care of your kitchen. And so now I'm kitchenless still. It's a good time waiting to happen. Yeah, it is. On the farm update, we are looking into fencing and the different kinds of fencing and pricing so that we can start saving toward putting in a fence so that we can have chickens and we can have cows. We bought all of the land that we wanted, so we have roughly 16 acres now, and we're going to have our friend come in and do another pond over on the other on the newer part of the land, and that'll be all cow field. So there'll be a big pond for them to get cool in and to drink out of, and it'll be far away from me, which, believe it or not, I love. So I'm just gonna flip the camera so you can see. We put in rocks for the driveway because the business is actually, well, if the house wasn't here and you kept going, you'd see it over there. And we needed a place for customers to park, so we put in the rocks for the driveway, and now we have this great circle, and we can kind of see what it is that we want to do. We've got plans for landscaping that don't include weeds as tall as my 8-year-old, but right now, it's weeds as tall as my 8-year-old. No judgment. Don't be judgy. So, that is what's happening here at Big Family Little Farm. The farm part's going pretty slow. We actually bought some corn and tomatoes this year, and if given the option, I will buy more tomatoes because we just didn't get enough, but that's okay too. I did something for the first time this year in the realm of crunchy granola hippie mom. And I dehydrated the tomato skins and ground them into a powder, although they're more flake than powder right now because I don't have a good food processor yet, and I don't have anywhere to put it, so I can't buy it. So right now we have tomato flake instead of powder, but it's a great thickening agent and it adds a little flavor to your soups and stews. So there you have that. If I could have found my mandolin, it is packed up somewhere and I can't find it. If I could have found it, I would have sliced up some apples and made apple chips for the children and I to enjoy, or me, and me to enjoy, yes. But I can't find the mandolin. It got packed up and I don't know where it is. And I'm sad because I want it back so that I can, you know, dehydrate onions and garlic and apples and all of those things that you must slice super thin in order to dehydrate. Maybe you didn't know this, but I'm a little crunchy hippie when I have a kitchen. I like to make all of my own things. My mom and I make jams and jellies. I can peas and beans and tomatoes, squash. I can all sorts of things all year long, particularly in the summer. In fact, one of the things we're doing on the back porch is what we're calling a canning station. So we'll bring all of the jars and, you know, from inside and can outside. Keeps the heat outside. Canning is a very, very warm process. I'm going to flip the camera so you can see that I'm not fibbing when I say it's time for me to go, because here comes my honey. He's had a rough day, I've had a rough day, and really, when you've had a rough day, all you want is a hug. So consider this a hug from me to you if you've had a bad day, and I hope it gets better. Y'all have a great day.